but we shouldn't halt advancement for the sake of, like, let's say people's jobs.
Dream cut off from finishing his point for a casual hook for the video, so people stay around to see what he has to say. Of course, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and slot me viewers. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. I hope you had a good day, because I certainly have. And today's video is just batshit crazy. This video is incredibly timed with the video we covered yesterday from Tubbo, where Tubbo spoke about Sora AI and just AI in general, because Dream is under fire for a use of AI on a YouTube short. Before we get into this, if you haven't already, please consider leave like, subscribing, and hit the notification bell. Really up to the channel, especially if you do enjoy the content. But without further ado, let's dive into the slopping at hand. Now, all this controversy starts from a YouTube short that Dream recently uploaded to his main channel. I'm going to talk over this AI YouTube Dream short because it's got copyrighted music. Dream is talking about, his best, proudest moments. He's receiving an award. He is in absolute floods of tears. He's holding up, he's celebrating, he's announced a relationship with GeorgeNotFound in this weird, really bizarre AI montage before it goes on to a weird relationship with XQC. No, this is not something I'm joking about either. And then Dream walks in on GeorgeNotFound cheating on him, and honestly, even before we talk about all the backlash and controversy, because of course the AI, I just don't understand why you would post this on your main YouTube channel. It's just such a bizarre and weird thing to post. I just don't get the thought process. Just to put this in perspective, when I found out about this and all of this got sent to me by a very kind viewer, I thought they were pulling my leg. I thought they were playing a joke, having a laugh. I didn't think this was real whatsoever. It just looks incredibly unbelievable that Dream would be posting this to his main channel. In disbelief, that's basically what I said to this viewer, and they kindly sent over actual proof that this is something that was uploaded onto Dream's YouTube channel. You can actually see what the top comment was at the time of this video's release, and it was probably what you would expect. This is horrendous in all capitals. This user is probably reacting like this because viewers of people like Dream and Tommy in it are very, very, very anti-AI and against the use of generative AI for content. This is probably most apparent when Tommy in it typed and spoke to an AI about his dramas with people like Dream and Logan Paul, posted a video about it, and the audience backlash was insane to the point where Tommy in it came out and said that AI is bad, even though he had already previously said that, and there was a giant hypocrisy point to be made in him making the video and then him virtue signaling. He basically just caved to his audience because his audience were putting lots of pressure on him, so he decided to switch up for the sake of appeasing them. I mean, the audience reaction to Dream using AI has been really no different for the people that have actually seen this short before it was deleted off his channel. Dream using AI? Seriously? No, please be a lie. It's like, I'm sorry, what? Look, ultimately, if you're against AI or want to critique Dream for this AI slop short or its weirdness, look, that's your prerogative at the end of the day. But can we not act and pretend like this is the worst thing ever and over dramatize it? But let's be rational here, even if you are against AI and that's the stance that you want to take against Dream here. User writes, I might be too woke for this, but Dream using AI to make videos while his audience is incredibly creative and has the ability to create crack edits that are way funnier irks me the wrong way. Ad Dream is taken, please think more about what using generative AI means to those fan editors. Just on the topic of fans and his audience, of course we were talking about earlier that this side of the internet is very much against this type of AI usage, so of course they were never ever going to react well to this type of meme shitpost being uploaded to Dream's YouTube account, and I just don't know what Dream was thinking was going to happen when he posted this. Did he think his audience was going to react well, take it as a joke, and just not give a shit about the AI element to it? I mean, to be fair, Dream has openly spoke about AI in Twitter Spaces quite comprehensively and had quite a few nuanced takes on it. Updates gives a summary of what Dream was saying in these spaces by saying the conversation surrounding AI is complex and nuanced and hard to talk about without making people upset, especially in regards to people's work. Universal basic income is necessary because technology is causing the job space to change so fast. AI will be a good thing in the long run because it's a tool like a calculator or Google. AI can help us live on Mars and other planets, same as saying computers will help us. For most things, AI will raise the floor and ceiling because the barrier to entry is lower, using an example of auto-tune and singing. AI being bad for the environment. All technology is bad for the environment, even playing Minecraft on a high-end computer hurts the environment.
Yes, that is the biggest thing and most valid criticism that anyone can have related to AI in my mind. I actually do not. I don't think that the environmental impact is the biggest criticism of AI that has weight. I think it's literally just related to, which I mean, to be fair, this is something people do agree with, but I think it's even more than just with artists. But the intellectual property laws and stuff and everything surrounding AI, you kind of hasn't there's like nothing
He
really.
loves learning about technology and using it. He is more intrigued about the societal thoughts surrounding AI than AI itself. He's in a unique position because he is in the middle. Yes, AI is beneficial, but there are also drawbacks, and there is a lot of misinformation on both sides of the debate. He believes that AI is unavoidable. He is an advocate for basic universal income, stricter IP laws, back pay, more push for consent for usage for training data. He is hopeful and excited for the future, for his own content creation, and for everyone. He loves technology and thinks the world is an interesting spot with where technology is right now.
But like I think that the job space technology is evolving so quickly, and obviously that's going to impact jobs, and that is the reason it's very nuanced, because obviously if you're talking about a technology that's going to potentially impact somebody's like livelihood, then it's kind of complicated to speak about it. But in terms of I forgot exactly what you said, but in terms of generally, I think that overall, especially as it evolves, AI will be like a really, really, really like good thing for everybody. I think it's a like having intel. It's like having a calculator, kind of. From my standpoint of what I know about AI, I'm in a very unique position on like what I think. Um, like as compared to, I feel like almost everybody, because I feel like there's this huge divide from like one side of the aisle to the other, and I feel like I'm almost dead in the middle, like literally in the middle. I'm like, well, I mean, I think that there's like I think that AI is amazing. It's going to change our lives. It's going to be used in so many amazing, incredible ways. But I also think that there's a lot of harmful things that are involved with it, and that there are ways to, counteract those things and avoid those things. And there's a lot of misinformation on like both
So
sides.
here Dream is talking about the positives and also some of the negatives of AI, like for example the job usage, and that there are just general drawbacks of AI in current day that are harmful, but he is hopeful for the future of AI and that it can be something for good.
People don't recognize that AI is the future. It is coming. It's happening. It's going to be in every aspect of your life, from like your microwave to your mouse, your computer mouse, to your fridge, to everything in your life is going to have machine learning and some form of AI, as it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and being able to run on smaller machines and better and smarter. Um, if that's not an accepted thing and realized, by people, then like people like artists and stuff are going to get fucked. Are going to get screwed over so badly, because uh, we need, instead of trying to fight against it happening, it needs to be like, hey, this is happening. How can we make it so so artists and creatives and truck drivers and developers don't get fucked, like don't like lose their lives and don't get ruined, and how can we make it fair, and how can we make people get compensated?
Dream along the same lines then also makes this point. This was in the opening of the video.
That not enough people talk about, where it's like, okay, guys, we shouldn't. This is my personal opinion, obviously, but we shouldn't halt advancement for the sake of like, let's say, people's jobs, as an example. But we should definitely care about the fact that people will lose jobs and they spent their whole life like training for them, or whatever, and accommodate for that.
What do you, the viewer, have to say about that? Please feel free to comment down below. I can only imagine the absolute negative shitstorm, because I cannot imagine that some of the people that are watching this video will agree with a lot of things that Dream are saying here, but I kind of wanted to play this to show that Dream in the past has extensively spoken about AI and, had this open dialogue about it. User rights talking about this again, but some of you are very ignorant and it's weird. Yes, they're talking about, I get AI is bad, but it's just a stupid video. Don't make it a big deal. That is ignorant, dismissing the actual problems of AI in the world in favor of Dream Jesus. User puts, for the record, I think that AI short sucked, but not for the reasons you may think. I also don't think it's a damning smoking gun for the general quality of his character, like some people are acting like. Another user responds by saying, forgive me for saying it, but black neighborhoods that are being poisoned for this shit and other environmental consequences are more pressing than they're trying to replace artists. Yeah, lots of people are talking about this, and people are going over to his subreddit to talk about it, and that's getting a bit of traction over there as well. Let's be real here, because I've seen some people being incredibly malicious and disingenuous when it comes to this. Dream wasn't sitting on some evil giant throne stroking a white cat going, look at all these people I'm hurting by generating this meme video of me and GeorgeNotFound. Look at me killing the environment. He is somebody who's very clearly interested in AI, as I've demonstrated. He probably wanted to test out this brand new Sora 2 AI, and he's gone, let me make a meme joke video about me and GeorgeNotFound. He's then gone to post that video, and for whatever reason, he's deleted it. Of course, when it comes to a topic like AI, people are going to have their own thought process, their own views, their own prerogatives when it comes to it, and especially when a creator like Dream makes a video using AI and uploads it to a community of people who are very anti-AI, a dialogue like this was always going to occur. The way some people are being disingenuous, malicious with it, and over-exaggerating it, so just like the ninth degree, is hilarious to me. You know, just be reasonable with it. But ladies and gentlemen, stop me viewers. It'd be very interesting to see what you, the viewer, has to say about this. So please feel free to comment down below and be respectful whilst you're down there. There's probably going to be lots of heated conversations, as this side of the internet when it comes to AI is an absolute minefield. So, you know, just be respectful and watch them. You might as well subscribe and hit the notification bell so don't miss any future Slot Meal content. I've been your host Samuel, you've been watching Slot Meal, and I will catch you in the next YouTube video. Goodbye.